Hey guys, Rich here with Brotherhood Reviews, and we're back with another chapter review. And today we're talking about chapter 1029 of One Piece. Now, this one's called The Tower. We have a great cover page with Bonnie in a soba eating contest with some sea otters. It's pretty cool, They're like eating a whole bunch of food. It's hilarious. So we start off with, where we left off with Queen and Sanji. Sanji starts running away because he needs to clear his mind for a second and figure out what's going on with his body. Um, so right now he like ran away, not really in fear, just he wants to figure out what's going on with himself. Um, Chopper's over there, like, cheering him on, like, great job, you broke your neck, you broke that sword with your neck, you know what I mean? But he's like really upset about this, so he's running away, like, hey, like, what's happening? I gotta figure out how this happened. So he's fleeing the scene right now, trying to clear his head. And then some of Queen's fodder starts shooting guns at him, and he said, ow, that hurts, not really being affected by the regular bullets. So everything's pretty much solidified and confirmed at this point, where his exoskeleton is here and he's finally ascended to be a Germa. If you want to know more about my thoughts on that, you could just check out my awakening video. Um, but yeah, so Queen is pretty much yelling at him, telling him to, come back. He needs to put the raid suit on so he can see what the raid suit's all about. Alright, and then now we cut to Big Mom and Killer and Kid. Big Mom, Kid, you know, Kid's on the floor grabbing his head, and, Law is pretty much saying, like, bro, like, what is wrong with you? And Eustace is laying on the floor, like being useless, like you know what I'm saying. Shout out to King of Lightning, like he calls him all the time, useless Captain Kid. Now, he, Law jumps up, blocks Big Mom, attacks Big Mom, and is like, stop being. Law's pretty much telling him, stop being dead weight. Um, he uses an attack called Counter Shock to back her up real quick, but he's like laying on the floor, hunched over, like he's been beat to a pulp. And I'm a little upset. I was really busy this week, so I wasn't able to put out my Eustace losing video. But after this, I'm probably gonna make it, and because I have more to add on to it now because of what happens. But yeah, so he's laying on the floor, and Big Mom's pretty much talking crap. Um, she hits Law with the fire blast with her fire buddy not Napoleon's the sword, but anyways, you know what I'm talking about, the flame cloud. um Now, Big Mom's swinging around her sword like, she's saying, "Mama, mama, mama." You know what I'm saying? Eustace is just grabbing his head, saying, like, his head's throbbing. Both of them are laying. Eustace and Law are laying on the ground. Mama's looking like, nothing's going on. And Eustace is like, this is more than a headache. You know what I mean? And then we cut back to Law and Hawkins. Law and Hawkins now we figure out why he has a headache. Hawkins is just bashing his head against a wall, and you know, Killer is laying there telling him to stop, knock it off. You let Law go. I mean, let Kid go. You know what I'm saying? Take my life. I'm begging you, stop. You know what I mean? He's really doing his vice captain duties and really, you know what I'm saying? Like, here, take my life. You know what I'm saying? Leave my captain alone. You can have me instead. You know what I'm saying? But Hawkins is just toying with them. Like, I'm not. He's like, I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna give him up. If you want to surrender, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a good word in with Kaido, and you could come back. We can, you know what I'm saying? We can just be cool, because the chances of y'all winning this is slim to none, anyways. You know what I mean? So they just keep having their little banter back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Hawkins is pretty much telling Killer that, there's nothing you can do. The numbers have always been against you. You're really not gonna go far. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really downplaying their progress and what's gonna happen to them, and really saying like he has no choice. Like, even if you wanted to continue to fight me, it wouldn't end in your favor. So he just keeps antagonizing him, and pretty much saying that Big Mom and Kaido, they can't be beaten. He says, haven't you noticed it yet? Like, can't you see it? They're just not beatable. Like, I can see through all your regret, that smile fruit you took. So when he's about to cut Killer down, Killer pretty much says, I pretty much figured out what's going on, and I understand your powers now. And he's like, what will I do if I cut off something that has nowhere to go? And this was actually a theory of somebody's I heard in a stream I was watching one day, and they said that Killer was gonna cut off his Hawking's left arm, which he just did, and because Kid doesn't have a left arm, so there's nowhere for that pain to go. So, and then Hawkins pulls out the doll, and that stops him from being able to use the doll as an extra life. And Hawkins is like, congratulations, that was my last one. You know what I'm saying? But he said he had two questions. That was one. Yeah, well, those were the two questions. I mean, you know what I mean? He asked, what happens if I cut off your arm, and what happens if I just pull out this doll right here? And now Hawkins pulls out the Annihilation card and tries to use his little straw puppet clawing glutton attack to try and defeat Killer. Killer uses his sonic blades. As he's using his sonic blades, Hawkins pulls out another card to show his fate, and this is where the title comes in. We get the Tower card. Now the sonic blades cut through his little thing. Eustace gets back up. Big Mom pretty much tells Eustace, oh, you're not feeling under the weather anymore. Killer cuts down Hawkins, and then it looks like Kid's ready to fight Big Mom for real this time. So that's the end of the chapter. Doesn't look like there's a break next week. I still think Kid is going to lose to Big Mom. Hey, if you've listened to this up to this point, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, especially if you want to hear my thoughts about Kid losing. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys are having a good day, time, night, whenever you guys are listening to this. And thank you.